Willie D Live.
What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to get some shots out to the early birds. What's up? What's up? What's up, Slim folk? What it do? Alex L. What's up? Chi-Town. I see you. James Benson. What's up? Same guy named Andre. H-Town. What it do? See Paul Williams, Marquise Payne, see Kansas City, Missouri in the house. Timo, what up, Timo? Nacogdoches, Cecil, what's up, Cecil Brown? Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The real Kodo, what's up? All right, fam, I'm going in. I'll be back in the chat after I deliver my commentary. Okay, let's put a pic up right quick. Bun was on the stand on yesterday testifying in the invasion case of his home, the home invasion case that happened in 2019. Yeah, 2019, where an intruder put a gun to his wife's, Queenie's, head and threatened to shoot her if he came downstairs. Bun, being the G that he is, drew his weapon and popped that sucker up. I ain't got no problem with that, but some of y'all do, so let's talk about it. In fact, what some of y'all got a problem with is Bun getting on the stand and testifying against this dude who put a gun to his wife's head, who invaded his house, who invaded his privacy, who threatened his wife's life, who threatened his life. Y'all got a problem with him getting on the stand and helping to put this uncivilized mud away. Y'all would rather this uncivilized mud roam the streets, or you want Bun to go out there and finish the job and risk being taken away from his family forever? Which one is it, you dummy? And let's be clear, fam. I'm talking about the weirdos, all you weirdos out there talking about this so-called street code. What goddamn street code? Man, there ain't been a street code since the 70s. Don't tell me nothing about no street code. Half of your mamas and daddies locked up right now behind a so-called street code. Street code, man, fuck the streets. Streets ain't never did nothing for me, but got my ass in trouble. And the streets ain't really did that. I did it to myself, being out in the streets, cutting up, ripping and running, just in the streets. Man, ain't nothing good gonna come from that. Unless you're a construction worker, you out there, you building streets. You line the pavement, you laying the pavement. You building bridges. Other than that, you gonna die, fool. You going to the prison, fool. What street code is this y'all talking about? I need to know. Because I need to what kind of definition of snitch are y'all using? Because I need to know. Because I've been in the streets. And I done it, partner. Done it. Yeah, ran with the best. Went up against the best. Beat the best. So I need to know what this street code is y'all talking about, who ain't never popped nothing, who ain't gonna pop nothing, ain't gonna push a duck in the pond, and if you do, you're gonna jump in and save it. If you do pop something, you're gonna get on that stand and point like the Jackson 5. I got a theory. I believe that a lot of these dudes will call innocent civilians a snitch, just to keep that anti-snitch culture going, so that when they do something reckless, nobody says anything because they don't want to be called a snitch. Let me tell you something, dummy. If an innocent person who ain't got nothing to do with nothing see a person committing a crime, let's say you put a gun to some woman's head, you put a gun to an old lady head or something, and you rob her, and somebody see you doing it, and they tell the police. Is that snitching? Or is that being a witness to a crime, you dummy? In order to qualify for being a snitch, you have to have a pact with somebody else. You got to be down with something. You got to have an agreement in place. Yo, man, we going to do this crime. Me and you, we finna go do this. And however it go down, you know, we gonna hold our mud. But you turn around and you get caught up. So you give up your partner to get your time knocked down. That's snitching, you dummy. That goes to show you how much a lot of these cats out here know in the first place. Anybody who got a problem with what Bun did, his actions during the invasion and on that stand, anybody who got a problem with that, whoever around him needs to go the opposite way, because that's a weirdo, that's a crash dummy. They're going to crash into something, and your job is to make sure that that crash dummy don't crash into you. That is a crash dummy. They are what's wrong with America. They are what's wrong with the hood. These uncivilized mutts need to be brought to heel. They got to go. Not on my watch. I'm not letting you bust no old lady across the head and be silent about it. I'm going to do whatever I think is necessary at that moment, whether that is to give your ass up to the police so I can keep my hands clean, so I ain't got to go out there and have them looking for me for doing the right thing, or I'm going to probably just take my chances and get with you. Give you everything that you're looking for. Not on my watch. You're not finna terrorize my street. You ain't terrorizing the block on my watch. I know some of these dudes out here, they got records and stuff, and they don't want to get involved. I know it's some dudes got records. Some of these dudes on parole, on probation, and they see what's happening. They want to do something, but their hands are kind of tied, because if they check you, then they're not going to get the benefit of the doubt when they go in that courtroom. The judge going to look like a 2-for-1 deal. Oh, I got both of y'all. Don't matter that you was being a good Samaritan. Kind of sweating, fam. I'm finna get ready to go run, and I'm drinking hot tea. So, and I got it hot in here. And these sucker that ran me hot. Calling an honorable man a snitch. This is what the internet do. It allow cowards to levy insults on real ones. It allowed cowards, keyboard warriors to do things that they would never do. They would never say to a real dude face, a real one face. They'll never do that. And if they do lose their mind long enough to do it, they get dealt with easy. They easy pickings, crash dummies. How many times we got to explain to you what a real snitch is? Well, you know, man, they talking all that stuff in that music. Let me ask you this. How is it that you're so good at differentiating film, the violence in film, and the violence in music? How are you so good at differentiating the thug life, the gangsterism in music and in film? How are you so good? How are you so good at not expecting Arnold Schwarzenegger or Bruce Willis or Denzel when he's playing a gangster? How are you so good at giving them a pass for the murder they commit on film and the murder that an artist might talk about in a song? How are you so good at that? How are you so good at this differentiating the fact that these guys over here are actors and they are talking about real things that happen, but they're just acting. It's entertainment. You know how to put that over there and say that's entertainment, but can't do it for hip hop. You know why you can't do it? Because them people ain't told you to do it yet. They ain't gave you the directions. They ain't told you it was cool yet. They told you to go after hip hop because hip hop is the low hanging fruit. You got to find some excuse. You got to blame society woes on somebody. I ain't saying hip hop perfect. Yeah, we got some cleaning up to do. Oh yeah, it's some trash out there for sure. But it's a whole lot of good hip hop artists out there. And if you don't know about them, that's your fault. Bun B is a philanthropist. Bun B is a community liaison. Bun B is a businessman. Bun B is a father. Bun B is a grandfather. Bun B is a husband. Bun B is a loyal friend, you dummy. I'll take Bun B over any one of y'all who said anything negative about him on this internet. I'll take Bun any day. Any day. Because if I need Bun, Bun gonna show up. When the community need Bun, Bun show up. What have you done for the community? What work have you put in? How much of your time or money have you given? And uncivilized mutts, I can't stand y'all asses. Man took the stand to put away a cancer in the community. Don't y'all want to get rid of the cancer in the community? Don't y'all want to get rid of the uncivilized mutts? Ain't y'all tired of walking around afraid? Y'all want this home invader out on the streets? Y'all want this family man, this businessman, this community liaison to go out and risk his freedom? Because he got to go one way or another. How y'all want to get rid of this mutt? He got to go one way or another. Y'all want the authorities to go hold. Bun did as much as he could. He shot back and bust on him. He got at him, got with him. He did as much as he could. And he lived to fight another day. He saved his wife's life. He protected himself, his wife, and their property. That's what an honorable man does. Some of y'all don't know nothing about that because your ass ain't even got nowhere to live. You don't know nothing about protecting a woman's honor because you ain't never did it before. That's why you got a problem with it. You ain't got no woman that love you. You ain't got no woman that you can see and say, yeah, you know, I'm rocking with her, she rocking with me. You ain't got nobody like that. So you don't understand. What are you trying to be loyal to? You trying to be loyal to something that don't care nothing about you? The streets don't give a damn about you, chump. You know how much blood is in the street, how much blood gets spilled on the streets every day? Sometimes that blood don't even get washed away. Sometimes the blood only gets washed away over time with rain and all dripping on the streets. Dirt, debris covers up the blood stains. Streets don't give a damn about you, chump. Talking about the streets. Fuck the streets. And I'm from the streets. The older you get, the wiser you get, and you know what? Let me limit my exposure to the streets, because we know those streets are dangerous. They got idiots like that's because it's got idiots like you out there rolling around, uncivilized mutts running amok in the streets. That's why the streets so damn dangerous. You got all these crash dummies out there. I wasn't going to even report on this. I wasn't going to say nothing about it. I saw Bun testifying, and he got emotional about it. It messed me up because that's the homie. And I ain't like what I saw. I ain't like to see. I didn't like looking at him going through that. You got these uncivilized mutts got the nerve to get online, to get up in the comments. You know, he a snitch. He's snitching. How is that any different from such and such such? And what about Gunna? And you dummy. I hope like hell you don't have children. What in the hell can you give a child? Nothing. You have nothing to offer. Nothing. I don't care what happened to you. A train, a bus, a car, a little kid, 20 kids on a tricycle, some kind of way you fall and bump you. I don't give a damn. You got to go. This man is out here defending himself, defending his wife. Man, defending his woman's honor. Anybody who can't understand that, they ain't fit to live. Anybody got a problem with that? Anybody got a problem with him standing on the stage and making sure this uncivilized mutt gets put away to make our society a little safer? God knows in Houston we need it. Is an uncivilized mutt. Need to be put down. I would say I feel sorry for your mother, but it's too late for your mother. She'd already brought your dumb ass here. She'd already cursed the world. Too late for her. Hopefully you ain't got no damn kids, because you ain't got nothing to give them. Nothing. Kids gonna be some of the most unlucky kids in the world. Man, this is madness. Straight madness. This man comes down the stairs, realizes that his home is being invaded. As he comes down with his weapon, comes down the stairs with his weapon, he sees a man with a gun, a strange man with a gun to his wife's head. At some point, he exchanges fire with an intruder who put a gun to his wife's head and threatened to kill her. You got hip hop and you got the streets. They're very closely associated, but they're vastly different. Hip hop is entertainment. Hip hop is business. The streets, anything goes. For example, I had to learn that, look, man, if somebody owe you some money in this music game, you don't just pull up and start pistol whipping folks. It's gonna be bad for business. That's bad for business. In the streets, that kind of go. You might get respect by doing that in the streets. But you ain't gonna get no respect in the music industry by doing that. You're gonna get exiled. You might be on top today, but the moment that you fall off, the moment that your artist ain't hot, them people ain't never messing with you again. They ain't gonna give you no more access. They gonna shut that down. That don't work. It ain't gonna work. Damn, boy, we got a lot of uncivilized mutts out here. Going into the comments. Once you know better, you do better. That's right. What's up, Jamie Hopkins? Miss Jazzy is in the building. What's up, Miss Jazzy? They want a man. So basically, they want a dude who come from the streets to stay stuck in the streets. They don't want you to evolve. They don't want you to grow whatsoever. They want you to stay stuck. Some people are so slow that they're still trying to hold rappers to the words that they said when they were in their teens. I wrote bald head hoes when I was a teenager. That's damn near 40 years ago, right? I'm online one day and I say, Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there. Really nice and simple. Just nice and simple. Happy Mother's Day. Some fool jump in the comments, what about the bald head hoes? See, I get it. Maybe that was, all for entertainment, whatever, humor, whatever. But the thing is, there are people out there that don't want you to grow. They don't want you to grow because they haven't grown. They haven't evolved. They're stuck. See, and I got a problem with that because I respect growth. See, if you're not growing, you're stuck. And if you're stuck, you're not going anywhere. I'm going places. I can't be stuck. I would feel I would feel less alive if I was stuck. If I wasn't growing, and I'm talking about by the day, by the month, by the year. If I ain't growing, if I don't see some progress, I don't see that personal growth, I got to do something about it. You got people online right now. They talk today exactly how they talked when they were teenagers. They think exactly how they thought when they were in high school. They got the same type of thought process. No evolution whatsoever, no growth. They got the same mentality. Those people are dangerous. If you are around one of them, get away from them. They're dangerous. Some of you are in relationships with people like that. I ain't gonna tell you to get away from them, but I'm just gonna tell you. I can't do it. I would get away from them, personally. I can't do it. I got to grow. I got to wake up the next day not knowing what new adventure I'm gonna jump into. I gotta know, like right now, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing next year. I know I'm gonna be doing something. As long as I'm breathing, I got action though. But I don't know what next adventure I'm gonna pursue. I don't know what's next venture I'm gonna pursue. I don't know. I know I'm gonna keep on moving forward and doing what works, but I'm gonna also continue to evolve. I can't do it no other way. Life is too interesting. It's too many things that you can do, especially to make contributions, right? I like that part, building, growing. I like that. And those are the type of people I tend to hang around. Not the uncivilized mutts that went into the comments and spoke down on Bun B because he testified against the uncivilized mutt who invaded his property and put a gun to his wife's head and threatened to squeeze the trigger. I don't give a damn who it is, fam. I'm not gonna be around him. It don't matter if it's family. I don't care. It can be my brother, my sister. Pit stop, choop, 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 I'm gone. I'm not gonna be kicking it with him. Because you resemble who you assemble. Hang around long enough, and that energy is gonna be transferred to you. Next thing you know, you're behaving like an uncivilized mutt. That's too much trouble. That's too costly for me. Because I can be very aggressive. So that's going to be too costly for me. I can't do it. I got too much going on. I got too much to live for. I'm too valuable. And that's how everybody within the sound of my voice should be thinking. I'm too valuable. I'm too valuable to throw mine away. When I heard about what happened with Bun, with the home invasion, my first thought was, damn, that is a traumatic thing. You get your house broken into when you're not home. That's traumatic because you never feel safe in that house again. But to be in the house when it happens, my first response was, the first reaction was, did he kill him? Oh man, I wanted him to kill him. I wanted him dead. Stop it right there. We're going to stop all that. We're going to nip it in the bud right there. Stop him in his tracks. Finish him. But that goes to show you how good of a man is. Bun is a better man than me. I'm telling you straight up, fam, because I would have finished him. I would have finished him. You come up in my house, you put a gun to my woman's head, and I get the ups on you. Oh, yes, I'm going to finish you. I would have finished him. Wouldn't have had to worry about him no more. Society would have been, the world would have been a better place without him. What's up, Marcel Jones? China Carter, what's up, TC? Mad Wolf. Michael Simmons, what up? Angel Heaven, what's up, Angel? And I'm gonna say it again, fam. A lot of times these dudes be in the comments. It's several kinds of people, weirdos, that make these type of comments about a civilian snitching when they're pretty much being a witness to put away a bad person, to rid society of a bad person, one less evil, uncivilized mutt off the streets, right? There's several reasons. One of the reasons, so let's clear it out. So you got your trolls are hoes. Their whole job is to jump in and cause confusion, right? They don't even care one way or another about the topic at hand. They just jump in the comments to cause confusion. That's your troll. Then you got the type who scream that anti-snitch stuff because they're not even a street dude at all. They just heard if you testify, if you talk to the police under any circumstances, if you testify, you don't stand under any circumstance, you a snitch. See, so this is a square. This is a square who acts like he knows what's going on, but he's really just a square. And, you know, he ain't never jumped off the porch, right? You got those type. And then you got your type who engage in criminal activity. And so if they see it in their mind, they actually know what a snitch is, but they use reverse psychology to call anybody who testify or speak with the police who's a witness. They call them, even if they're an innocent person who ain't got nothing to do with nothing, they're trained to call everybody a snitch because they are criminals. They are career criminals, and that's all they do. So that's what they do. So they're trained to say that to make everybody or the next person feel guilty, to try to shame a person into not being proactive in their community, try to shame a person into allowing uncivilized mutts like him to run rampant. That's what they do. So that's at play here also. You got the uncivilized mutts out here who are in the streets, career criminals, and they're trying to call, or they'll call somebody like Bun or somebody a snitch just so they can try to shame them and shame other people into not cooperating to put people like them away. So you got to be careful when you listen to these uncivilized mutts. First of all, like I said, if one of these chumps Any one of these suckers that's got something negative to say about Bun B, any one of them, you automatically lose credibility with me. I don't care how hard you think you are. I don't care how many bodies you got. I don't care how many thugs you hang around with. You a sucker. You a chump. You a clown. You weirdo. You an uncivilized mutt. And you ain't got long. Your kids gonna be without you. Your kids, you're gonna abandon your kids. Whether you end up in jail or you end up in hell, your ass going down. One way or another, you're useless. Yeah. See, in the community, family, you're either building or you're destroying. Which one are you? Which one are you doing? You're either contributing or you are taking away. Which one are you? Which one are you doing? If you're not helping, you're hurting. If you're not helping your community, you're hurting your community. If you're not helping society, you're hurting society. Which one are you doing? That's all I got, fam. I appreciate y'all joining the live. Until next time, family, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.